Zhenya and this is Zhenya's kitchen. Today we have broccoli in the kitchen. I don't really cook with it too often. I'm not a hugest fan of it, but Eric enjoys it very much. So today we're gonna try and make fancy schmancy broccoli cheddar soup from scratch. We'll see how it goes. I've made it a few times before. We liked it every single time, and we have the most delicious bread for the taste test. Let's start with chopping some veggies. So we're going to start with chopping the onion. I have it already cleaned and washed. I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna chop the veggies. I'm not gonna show you the whole dealio. So I'm just gonna chop off the butts, half, onion, and quarter rings, just like this. All right. Garlic I'll have to show you all the way through. I'm gonna cut off the butt. I'm gonna do this little smashing technique and then chop it very tiny. I only need 1 clove of garlic, so this is it for the garlic. Okay, now I'm gonna wash the carrot and show you how I'm gonna do the carrot and the broccoli. Rinse them out. Broccoli is one of the most beautiful vegetables, by the way. Looks like a flower right away. So the carrot. All I'm gonna do is thickish circles. If you have a whole carrot, you can use 2 or 3 big ones. I have about half a pound of baby carrots here. I'm gonna chop just like this, just because I need to be used up. All right? And then broccoli, I'm just going to cut off the crowns. I'm gonna use 2 full crowns of broccoli and see if I need the third one. I will let you know when I'm done prepping. All right, I'm gonna continue doing this and I'll meet you in a few minutes at the stove. It's gonna be exciting. So I'm done cutting all the vegetables. They look gorgeous. Now we have a hot pot with a thicker bottom, and we're going to put a little olive oil in it, or any other oil you want to use, or if you want to use, you can use butter. Nowadays, people started using butter again. So we're gonna give it just a second to warm up, and what we're gonna put in first is the onion. We need to give it just a little color, just a little flavor. Oh, it's hot. All right. Whoops, something just fell. So, and the garlic. Remember that little garlic I had in here? Right here? Yeah, it's going in. If you have an occasional carrot, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright. Just a little color. Just a little bit. I'm going to give it about 45 seconds to a minute and I'll come back to you. After 1 minute of sauteing, this is what it looks like. Still pretty nice and not super translucent, but it just got a little bit of the coloring. So now I'm gonna lower the heat just a teeny bit, and I'm going to down that half a pound of carrots I have in here and 2 crowns of broccoli. All right. Just give them a couple seconds, just like this. And now I'm gonna put, this is almost boiling water. It's pretty hot. Just this much water. I don't want to particularly boil it, but I want to steam it. All right? I want them to be soft. I want the carrots to be soft. I want everything to be deliciously smooth when we eat the soup with a little bit of grains of everything else. We are, by the way, going to use the emergent mixer today. We are gonna go bzz, bzz. It's gonna be so awesome. So anyway, let's give this 5 to 7 minutes. I will time it and I will let you know, but I will come back with you sooner while this is cooking, probably on the other burner. We're going to make the roux for the creamy part of our soup. As I said, we moved the broccoli carrots with a little water and a little bit above medium. It's kind of medium high at this point on another burner. And here we have a small pot. We're gonna make the roux in. We're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of butter, In my case, it's actually frozen. But see, it melts quite fast when your pan's warm enough. Alright, now let it go. Gorgeous butter. You can do butter and oil if you like that flavor. I just do the original butter. By the way, here, what we're looking for here in the carrot and onion and garlic and broccoli mixture, we're looking for the carrot to be not super fork tender, but where you can actually put your fork in it with just a little bit of putting a little pressure on it. I'm gonna actually check on it right now. It's only been about 3 minutes. We're not there yet. Check out that broccoli. It looks beautiful. All right, the butter, gorgeousness. Just because it's frozen, it takes just a teeny bit longer to melt all the way. And I do want it melted all the way. It's ready. Here we have just regular all-purpose flour. And I have just a tablespoon of it. Not a measurement, but kind of. And now I'm gonna open my milk, get it ready. Start whisking this. See? It's gonna mix in super fast. Look, gorgeousness. And now we're gonna start adding milk. And right away, the flour just spreads out and it looks beautiful. So now, how about this? We do 4 more minutes. This probably need 4 more minutes, and here I'm gonna stand and mix it just a little bit, add a little bit of heat, and get it to thicken just a teeny bit. And then we're gonna combine, cheese it. You know what? We're gonna combine mixer cheese. We'll see. It's gonna be delicious. I'll come back with you. 4 minutes. 4 minutes have passed, and the milk mixture is getting a lot thicker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it off the stove, turn off that burner, bring back the broccoli and carrots, and other veggies. And almost most of the water is gone, and the carrots I'm gonna show you. They're going for just lovely. We're gonna put this milk, butter, flour mixture on it. Alright, this is beautiful. This was about a cup of milk originally. I'm gonna put another about half a cup to this. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna let it simmer just for a little bit. I'm gonna take it straight to medium. Let's give it, I don't know, couple more minutes, just enough for me to reorganize here, bring in the spices, bring in the cheddar, and bring in the fancy schmancy mixer. I'll see you in 2 minutes. We're gonna be ready to mix this thing up. 2 minutes have passed. We have a little bit of bubbling going on here. We're going to put about a teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper and about the same amount of salt, just because cheddar is salty. But you can always, afterwards, when you add everything and you mix everything, taste it one more time. Alright. The mixer. It can go in the pan, in the pot, by the way, while it's still on. It's quite awesome. Okay, I'm going in. There it goes. I'll see you when I'm done doing this. So we have made it completely puree. There's a couple chunks. I'm gonna get just a little bit more milk. Just a teeny bit, because it got a little too thick, and a little bit more salt. Just not thinking about the volume right away, but now I am, and I think we should put just a little bit, maybe a half more teaspoon will be good. There we go. Okay, cheddar. Don't put the whole pound bag in it, unless you really have to. We'll put in about a cup. There we go. It's a little warm in here. And I'm going to mix it in with my spatula. I mean with my, what is it called? I forgot. Anyway, we'll call it a spatula right now. It's a whisk. There we go. Too hot to sink. All right. This is just gorgeous, and you can see that there's no more cheddar left on my whisk because it's just melted into the soup. So gorgeous. I'm gonna leave it like this, and hopefully it doesn't drown. Maybe it will. Anyway, another thing I want to add here is a little bit of dill. I have fresh frozen dill in here. I'm gonna mix it in. It will defrost and it will spread out everywhere. It's gonna be delicious. All right, this is it. This is the soup. I'm gonna let it sit just for a little bit so it cools off and doesn't burn my mouth altogether. And I'm gonna come back to you with the most delicious taste test, with the most delicious soup, and the most delicious bread from my favorite bakery that's no longer is in St. Louis, unfortunately. There we go, the taste test. I've got a bowl, got a ladle. The soup looks amazing. Mix it in a little bit. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm not trying to make anybody's copycats. I was trying to make my own. So I've got some soup in here. Got a spoon, and I have the most delicious ciabatta bread. Piccata Bakery, I'm gonna miss you very much. You were the best bakery at Solar. Just so everybody knows. In St. Louis, they were the best. All right, it's still kind of hot, but I'm gonna use the bread. I'm gonna get some soup. Oh, by the way, if you want, you can put some extra cheddar on it. I just put it out, I forgot. It's okay. Hot. So flavorful. Perfect amount of salt. I'm gonna do a little bit more. The dill is fresh, the broccoli is still fresh. You don't really taste the carrot, but there's a teeny bit of sweetness in the back. The cheddar, the richness of the milk, the richness of the cheddar is just perfect. And they have a teeny bit of that delicious aroma of cooked garlic on the back. There's no garlic breath or anything. It's just a little bit a note on the back just to be there. And the bread, of course, is amazing. I'm Zhenya, this is Zhenya's Kitchen, and this is my take on broccoli cheddar soup.